Hi, I want to fight Compiler. Welcome to HardW'rk. Throughout this series, we will track my marathon account's vault value as I traverse my way through the dangerous and mysterious world of Tau City 4. Through big wins,
Very low here. I'm being finished. That one's down.
big losses. Right there. Finishing me before I hit stop. And big loot. You'll be with me every step of the way. All culminating in the biggest challenge of all, the marathon. Alright, so as a dude who's never made any YouTube series or anything like that before, I figure this whole series could probably benefit a good bit from a primer video. So, here we go. Who am I? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? So on and so forth. I'm really into marathon. It's something I've become very passionate about. The whole universe of marathon is something I've become incredibly passionate about and won't stop talking to people in my life about. But before we get into that, let's start with my background. Okay. The first game I ever played seriously, and this is going to sound unrelated, is RuneScape. Right? Okay. Let's keep that little red herring off to the side for now. The other first game that really changed my life was the same as it was for many other people. It was Halo CE. I played it the first time when I was maybe 5 or 6 years old. A buddy of mine had it from down the street, invited me over to play Halo when I was far too young to be playing Halo, and it immediately became the game I was chasing forever. I went on to play every other Halo game, except for the Halo Wars games. Those weren't ever really my jam. RTSs never really spoke to me. The exception of that being StarCraft Brood War was kind of fun back again when I was very young and didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So yeah, I played all of the Halo games. When Destiny 1 came out, I had since moved on to other things, primarily music. And I guess as far as gaming was concerned, I played COD a little bit during that time. But mostly I was just out of gaming. I got back into gaming around the Destiny 2 era. So I played some of that. I did Leviathan, but kind of fell off after that. Never lost my love for Bungie games, though, and then I heard about Marathon. So obviously that got me thinking about, okay, well, what about the original 90s games? So I played through all of those. You can fucking fact check me here. I'll put up the goddamn Steam hours played thing, because for whatever reason the discourse around Marathon is crazy fucking toxic, so everyone's like, oh, you just like the new game, you don't like the classics. Fine, here's the classics, right? Anyway, I played those, loved them. I also consumed every bit of Marathon content creation that I possibly could for about a year and a half up until the launch of this game. So, for example, the one that everyone saw, the Mandalore games, those were great onboarding. Other great onboarding, Jake the All-Right has some phenomenal videos on the OGs and the modern game, all the way up through the alphas, the server slams, so on and so forth. Joku has a lot of really fantastic classic Marathon videos, like truly deep dives if you're looking to just lose weeks watching videos. Scarrow's fantastic. There's probably others too that I'm forgetting, and if I am, I'll throw them up here. But yeah, those were the guys that kind of got me on the marathon train. And obviously, in playing the alpha and the server slam, and of course season 1 and so on, I got the idea for a progress series. Now let's talk about that. So obviously the name of the series is HardW'rk. Any of the players of the OG will get the reference. I get it. I'm very creative and very funny, and you all love me, and you all want to shower me with praise and approval, and so on and so forth. But why a progress series? So let's take that pin out of the RuneScape comment. So anyone who watches any sort of RuneScape content creation will know Settled, and you'll know Jimmy, and obviously the influence here is it's a rip-off, right? I'm not influenced by those guys. I'm totally just stealing off their homework, right? So this is definitely like a rip-off of Swampletics, or a rip-off of McTile, or a rip-off of By Release, or any of those, right? Because when I first saw Marathon's preview season and all of the early info, it just screamed progress series to me. It just seemed like something that you can track over the course of 3 months to show the progression of an account from unlocks with the factions to vault value and so on and so forth, right? Contract completions, the list goes on. So that's kind of the rough idea here. I'm targeting, trying anyway, and I'm probably going to fail dramatically at this, trying to get like a weekly upload, maybe bi-weekly upload, to just show some progress of the account. The stipulation that makes that particularly difficult is I don't do video editing or content creation. At least before this, I've never done that. That's not really my bag. But that said, I've done a good bit of demo videos of this that will likely just die on my hard drive. And I've started to refine a bit of a feel for my videos in particular, and I think that there's something here. So maybe that's interesting to you, to watch a dude who's not inherently good at games try to play games and make content about it. If it is, hey man, hang around. I think you might see some shit you like, and if you don't, well, I mean, that's cool too. Let's see, what else? I feel like there's so much more I'm fucking forgetting here. Yeah, so ultimate goal here is, obviously it's Cryo Archive, or whatever comes after that, because I can't imagine that we're just going to be sitting on Cryo for forever, right? Maybe season 1, season 2, but this universe has so much space for there to be an additional map on the marathon. So that's why in the intro I just kind of keep it open to just being the marathon as the end goal. We've done, by we I mean my friend Tristan and my girlfriend Harlow, who are also into this game in a way I never would have predicted.
We can't stay forever.
We've done a couple of runs on Cryo up to this point, mostly just getting our asses kicked, taking in 5k loadouts, like pretty much on the dot, not trying to overextend. We haven't done any vault clears or anything like that. I've got some Cryo keys in the vault for season 1 that we plan to just hit hard over like one weekend and just try over and over until we get them or lose the keys or whatever it is. So we'll do a little of that in preparation. But yeah, the reality is I work I work a full-time job. I don't have the time to be, you know, Shroud or fucking any of these other content creators that have already long since cleared cryo, long since done compiler, and on and on and on, right? Like, I'm not that guy. I'm just some dude who thinks he can make a fucking YouTube series on a game that he really loves. So that's what I'm trying to do here. What else? What else is there to say? Other than I you know, would be remiss if I didn't at least mention the whole I hope this game sticks around thing. Because, yeah, granted, I think there's a lot of just doomerism about this game. I think there's a lot of people who wanted to see this game fail from the beginning, and whether that's, you know, pissed off Destiny fans, or whether that's Arc Raiders fans, or people who are just generally happy to live outraged in the modern era, which seems to be there seems to be no shortage of. I am not that guy. I fuck with this game heavy. I fuck with the world heavy. And yeah, if this seems like something that you're gonna be into, and you know, want to stick around for as long as the game sticks around, please hang out, man. Like, I think this will be something you'll get something out of. With that, I'll kind of round this out here. You'll see a contract completion that is definitely bugged because it clearly says exfil, and I clearly did not. But hey, man, I'll take it. I'm trying to max out all the factions to VIP, and Sakaguchi's the last one, so any progress counts. But thanks for watching an unedited, nonsensical video and primer for the series. Hope you enjoy, and see you in the next one.